I hope you're having a good day. And today I'm gonna just be going over stupid mistakes that I've been making recently and how I'm gonna reflect on myself over this Memorial Day weekend to get better and how you guys can get better. So lock in. All right. So for my daily bias, I went from the weekly all the way down to the 4 hour and 1 hour to dissect my parts and decide if I want to be bearish or bullish. First of all, we were not as high up on the weekly as we are right now. We were up to like over here when today started. And I've been saying this whole week that we're gonna be bearish just because there's a bunch of fair value gaps in here that need to be filled, and this price range is not balanced at all. Okay, like this needs to be balanced. All right. And also one more thing, not to mention, these two equal highs have already obviously been swept, so there should be a move down coming soon. On the daily, yesterday we had closed below the start of this order block right here. That was one of my main confluences for today because the start of this order block had been rejected. Like, we didn't respect it, we closed below it. So that's why I was thinking that we were just gonna go right through it, like literally like a knife and butter. Just gonna go right through it and go for this liquidity right here, the intermediate term low, because it just filled in this fair value gap right here and then went up. Obviously that did not happen, so my bias was today was the first time my bias was completely wrong. And today, because of that, I was also very, very undisciplined and a lot of emotions came out of nowhere. And I'm gonna be very transparent on you all, bro. I overtraded like crazy, okay? Today was a big, big realization for me, and I overtraded like crazy. But luckily, I'm telling you, I literally just got lucky, and that's how I only lost like 250 bucks. I could have lost the whole account today because of how my emotions were doing, and I need to fix that shit up right away. Because if I don't, I know I'm never gonna succeed if I don't be disciplined. Okay, I need to treat this shit like a job. So that's my fault on that, and I'm literally ashamed of showing my freaking P&L right now. Okay, obviously there was a bunch of wins and a bunch of losses. Like, we have all this stuff, but it's low key just sad of how many trades I took today. Like, all these were taken today. Okay, that's sad. That is very, very sad. Like, all these winners and losers, they were all taken today because I was literally scalping the 15-second time frame. I'm stupid for that, I know. You could blame me, you could do whatever you want, you could dislike the video, and I deserve it. But I'm gonna admit to my mistake, I'm gonna be accountable for it, and I'm gonna be like, I'm never doing that shit moving forward, and I'm gonna get better moving forward, okay? So, anyways, there's a bullish order block right here. We rejected last day. We didn't close above it. So I'm thinking that now this is a inverse order block, and I'm thinking we're just gonna tap into it, and then boom, we go down. And to add more to my confluence on the 4 hour time frame, there is literally the craziest displacement. Like, look at this. This is the high. Then we displace all the way down energetically. Look at how energetic this move is, bro. All the way, and we take this low right here. We take this low, and we probably didn't close above. We closed right on it actually, but still, this is a pretty energetic move down. And then we were in a fair value gap, and all that combined, that also looks like a huge bear flag, right? Boom, wait, like this is the pull, and this will be the flag, and we will see the dump down. And I know I'm not like a pattern guy, but if it aligns with whatever ICT concepts that I'm using, whatever my actual bias is, like whatever I'm thinking is about to happen, then that's just an extra confluence, because sometimes it does work, and it works because of the algorithms of how they move. It's just called the bear flag pattern. But yeah, anyways. So that's also a very strong reason I thought we were going to be going down. And another confluence that I had was the daily. We had been over like here when, like, last night when I was doing my review for my bias. Our daily candle was over here. We were bullish out of nowhere, right? Our daily candle was up to here because of obviously Asian session. It's going to consolidate. So I was thinking power of three is going to take effect right here. This is going to be the wick, and then we're going to drop down. That's what made me even more confident in my bias of bearishness. But now let's see. I could have easily avoided the loss, by the way. I know it sounds crazy, and all this bullishness. I could have easily avoided the loss that I took for bearishness. I wouldn't have traded today if I had followed my system. Now let me get into the trade. So firstly, I'm just gonna mark out everything I do, and then I'll explain what everything is. So now that I have everything out here, I marked out midnight opening for power of 3, 8:30 opening for power of 3 as well. And then I had 5-minute relative equal highs and this 15-minute bearish order block. Okay, and remember, I was bearish going into the day, and I was gonna target this line right here. This is the order block that we drew out on the daily time frame. Okay, the inverse order block. Now let me go down to the 5-minute. On the 5-minute, as you can see, this high right here and this high are basically relatively equal. So I was waiting for a sweep of this. We got a sweep of that because of news. Boom, we got swept. So then I went down to the 3-minute. 3-minute, I started looking for a break of structures to the downside. There is no break of structure anywhere here that is aggressive enough for me to take. Like, this right here, I don't consider this a swing low. Yes, it's obviously a low because we want to move down and then the move up. But this is not strong enough for me to see a break of. So then I went over here and I saw that this had broken past about this high right here. So this low is pretty strong if we see an aggressive break through it. And this is not aggressive at all. This is just consolidation, bro. This is not a good setup. I didn't take this, okay? I didn't take anything over here. This is just chop, chop, chop. And I was still bearish, right? And at 10 o'clock when consumer sentiment news came out, it was bullish. So we went out and swept all these highs right here previously. So now I was hoping there would be a move down and a breaking structure to the 3-minute, right? Boom, we went down. We never broke this swing low right here. Aggressively, nope, we did not break this. There was a fair value gap right here. If we had breaking this aggressively, went away from this line right here, I would have taken this on a fair value gap entry right here. But we never did that, so I never took this. And then what price started to do was go up. My thought process was that this is consolidation. Now we're in the manipulation, and then we'll have distribution to the downside because I was that bearish. And as you can see, we just kept going up and up and up and up and up. And 11 o'clock is the latest time I will trade. And then over here, I just took the stupidest scalps ever, as you saw on my freaking P&L tab over there. It was not fun, okay? Don't ever do that, and don't be stupid. But there was literally no clear setup whatsoever this whole move up. Yes, it's a 3-minute break of structure technically, but this low is not strong enough because this high didn't break past this high right here. So this is not a strong structure break at all. So I didn't take this, right? But what I did do was go on a 2-minute like a stupid trader. I saw that also, by the way, this neon line is the order block. It's a bearish 15-minute order block that is resting at the 0.705 area. So OTE. And I knew once we broke this on the 2-minute even, this is a pretty aggressive move even though it didn't close. And honestly, I entered because of emotions. I never trade on the 2-minute. I never ever take a break instruction on the 2-minute, okay? I only look for fair value gaps on the 2-minute. What I was doing was looking for a break instruction on the 2-minute and then a 1-minute fair value gap is where I entered off of. And I entered somewhere over here. Long story short, this did not go my way at all. I enter over here somewhere, stops over here. Yeah, we did not go down to here. This was one of my TPs, I think. We did not go down there at all. Okay, and it was my mistake. I was literally saying that price is trying to trick people into going shorts right now just so it could take their stops out when it goes and touches this order block right here. Because I was still bearish, right? I'm not changing my bias. But I was still bearish. But the only two stupid things I did was take a trade when I knew that this level was going to get hit. And also, I took it on a 2-minute break structure and a 1-minute fair value gap because of I'm not disciplined. I'm lack of discipline, okay? So that is not a good thing at all, and you need to avoid that. I'm not even going to go over all the 25 scalps I took, bro. That's just an estimate, bro. But I know I took so many scalps. It's actually crazy. And I'm so lucky that I didn't lose more than 250 today. So learn from this mistake and don't do anything again because treat this shit like a job, okay, bro? Peace out for now.